Hi friends! One second. So tonight we briefly showed her on stream before, but today is the official release of Skullgirl, the first season pass's first character, Annie of the Stars, who is a magical girl.
Welcome aboard!
So entirely new fan. And we are going to go ahead and go over to story mode and take a look. Just double check one thing real quick. Okay. Sorry, game was not in focus.
Annie!
A TV show, Annie of the Stars ratings plummet. It's the end of a magical girl dynasty. I'm going to not read all the paper out loud, but I will try and read it. Sharp drop in ratings. Long history of a star-studded cast, including a full story with once popular wrestler Beowulf. Die-hard fans. Oh, you're still reading this? That's some dedication. You got a sharp eye. Hopefully you'll understand if we end this article with some filler text. We hope you're enjoying Annie. Working really hard and we're so happy to finally add her to the game. Lorem ipsum dolores. Okay, I'm glad I read this. Has a whole charity blood drive, and the rest of the papers is the Lorem ipsum as expected. You'd think the papers would stop sensationalizing a rating slump after Skullgirl attacked Maplecrest. Can't do her voice. I know what it is, because she voices actually several magical girls. She's the voice of Arl and Sailor Uranus, who I'm actually sweating because I was in the shed working on. News about the Skullgirl isn't going to be in the entertainment section. Oh, this is Florence speaking anyways. Unless she announces she's going to star in a stage musical. Do I get to be in a musical? That sounds awesome. Also, feedback from focus group shows a similar drop in engagement. Put it simply, viewers feel like we've lost the magic. It's not my fault that writers are phoning it in. I have to fight another coffee table monster. I'm going to do more than just flip a table. Hold on. I've just got a lot of wires here. Untangling it to move my camera to a better spot. Oh. Used to be so passionate, you pushed everyone to do their best. Last I checked, my job description as a centuries-old warrior didn't include babysitting the entire crew. I should be out there hunting the Skullgirl. You'll be able to go after her after you've shot this last fight scene. Fine, so what's the costume department hooked up this time? No costume this time. Beep, boop, meow. What the fudge is that? Such language, Annie. You know I'd say worse if I physically could. Anyways, the prop department found our new friend in a field and managed to patch it up. I think it would be the perfect thing to spice up the mid-season finale. Cat pun detected, comedy routines mildly amused, engaging laugh track, pre-recorded, ha 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 ha. Our mechanical friend might be more challenging than your usual villains, but I'm sure you can handle it. Foolish human, no creature of flesh and bone can handle robo-fortune. Your prop department has convinced me to field test their repairs in this combat simulation. Once you are defeated, I will pursue my true objectives. Save the villain monologues for the camera, will ya?
Animatronics, creep me out.
The gorilla fate is yearning. Action!
Oh wait, hold on. Controller. Make sure you're right. There we go. Took me a second to remember how to play, but there we go. What was the... I know he's got like a little dive kick. I'm trying to remember how to do it. Command list, current character. Re-entry, quarter kick. Let's give it another shot. This was a triumph. I hear you there. Okay. Man, I like the soundstage theme a lot. Hey, that was the Sega Saturn logo. I remember seeing that in the art book. There we go. Back at it. Okay. That feels better. So remember, perseverance isn't just about fighting mechanical monsters for the sake of the galaxy. Perseverance is doing your best at school, work, and everywhere else. So go and show the world what you can do, and I'll see you next time in the stars. Cut. Line, reel, print it. Let's get it over to editing. Finally, can we get out of here? There's a real villain for me to fight, remember? Yes, I've scheduled the rest of your day around brief appointments and public appearances that will have us traveling all around New Meridian. Should give you plenty of cover to hunt the Skullgirl. You still haven't hired a new life double yet? Be happy if you if you had a candidate, but last I checked you hadn't even started looking. What a pain, but no fixing now. Sagan, let's go. Rawr! There's just one more. It's really you! This is Eileen. She's the winner of the essay contest we held last month. She's here for her grand prize, a whole day with her hero, Annie of the Stars. That's... great! It's always wonderful to meet my fans. So glad you could be here today with us, Eileen. I can't believe I'm here on set. But this game has several plots. It's like arcade. It's got individual stories. Basic plot is Marie is the new owner of the Skull Heart and is risen to power as the Skullgirls. Everyone has their own motivations for stopping her. So that's kind of how it plays out. The pictures in the fan club mailer just do not do it justice. And watching you fight that metal cat thing gave me goosebumps. It was so real. Our costume department sure knows how to make some unique villains. Why don't you go get a photo with it? Oh my gosh, really? My friends are going to be so jealous. No way. Not happening. Rescheduling her isn't feasible and runs the risk of generating more bad press. I can't have her tagging along while I hunt the Skullgirl. The answer is no. Annie, the show. To heck with the show. Annie, until you stop the cycle, there will always be more Skullgirls. But if we don't do something, the show is going to get cancelled. If you lose the show, you will never get it back. You know, remember what you told me back when we first met? We're here to change the world one episode at a time. We can't do that if the show is cancelled. We need this. Fine. She can come along. She just better not get in my way. I'll make sure you hardly notice her. Oh my gosh, it plays the piano! Yeah, good luck with that. What are we going to do with her Sagan? Grar! Wow, I've never been to Little Innsmouth before. Oh, is that so? I've seen it from the metro before, but this is my first time actually getting to visit. It's a fascinating place. If you haven't been here a million times. My parents were so excited for me when I told them I won the contest. I think they were expecting I'd spend most of the day at the studio, but this is so much better. That's great. Okay, we're here. One of the best little restaurants in all of Little Innsmouth. Smells delicious, but the best part is I get to do lunch with Annie. Eileen, how about you come in with me so you can pick what you want? Audio's a little louder here, so I'm just trying to balance out. I'm just gonna keep it at that unless it gets too loud. Annie, starfruit shrimp fry for you. Yeah, you know what I like. Sagan wants dragon fire pork buns. Extra ginger, extra chili oil. Got it. Eileen and I will be inside for a bit. Try not to get into too much trouble. Finally, I thought she was going to talk my ear off. Rarburger! You said it. Now let's try and find a lead on the Skullgirl before they get back. The Skullgirl? You've got to be kidding me. Hate to rain on your parade, but I doubt the Skullgirl does guest appearances. What does it matter to you? Call it an innocent feline fascination. You know what they say about curiosity in cats, right? Perhaps, but I'm not allowed to let anyone get between me and the Skullheart. Especially not some spoiled starlet with a personal assistant. So run home, little kitten. I think I hear your mother mewing. Why don't you try and make me, furball? Okay.
Let's make it flash.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's showtime!
Whoops.
Did you catch my good side?
Who knew a kitten could be so ferocious? But I won't give up. I have to get the Skullheart. It's the only way I can bring them back. There's always one, isn't there, Sagan? Rawr! Hey, didn't you watch any of the Stars as a kid? A little. It was the only show Sinker ever let me watch. And you should know this. You can't wish people back to life on some magical MacGuffin. It never works the way you want it to. That's just some kid show. Real life. A wish like that in only one way. You become the Skullgirl, and they become your undead minions. It's better for everyone if you let whoever it is rest in peace. Besides, at this point, you're in no condition to fight anyone, let alone a Skullgirl. So get out of here. Try and do something worthwhile with your 9 lives. Joke's on you, I'm down to 6 at most. We're here to change the world, one episode at a time. I can't believe I was so naive. How many decades has it been, Sagan? How many kids grew up watching my show only to end up just like her? They chase after the skull heart despite all the risk and warnings. What a waste of time. Yeah, I guess her puns were pretty good. Good work with the hospital visit, Annie. It was so much fun watching you with the kids. I'm so giddy from seeing how happy they were. And thank you for letting me help. It was so much fun being one of the civilians in the skit. Yeah, you did great. That scream was top notch. You've got talent. Annie said I have talent. Alright, you two, we have some time before Annie's next appearance. How about we grab some ice cream and enjoy a walk around Maple Crest? Here, maybe I can finally find that thing I'm looking for. Hey, hold on a sec. Is that who I think it is? Not exactly what I was talking about. Ha! I knew it. You're Annie of the Stars, ain't ya? The real one. What gave it away? The dress, the hair, or Sagan? Rawr! Oh, yeah, that's the genuine... All that's the genuine article. But only the real Annie would be walking around with the Florence Malaise. Producer extraordinaire and the first actress to ever play Annie. What? Is she serious? I'm impressed you knew that. Not a lot of people remember it anymore. I didn't know I get to spend the day with 2 Annies. Sorry. A lot of talking tonight, a lot of tea to make up for it. Wait, you don't mean the grand prize for the essay contest, do ya? Me and the boys must have sent in hundreds of letters, but guess that means you won. Them's the breaks, but from one fan to another, congrats! So how's it been? It's been amazing! I got to tour the set and even got... Sorry to interrupt, but we should be going. This is your day, Eileen. I don't want anyone else getting in the way while I'm looking for the skull. Looking for fun things for us to do, wink wink. I don't mind if she comes along for a little bit. Being generous with others is its own reward, right? Episode 12 from last season, nice callback. Episode 12 from last season, nice callback. Still, as much as I want it, I got business of my own I gotta take care of. But before I go, maybe I could get an autograph? Fine, just give me a sec. I got a pin. Just make it out to my hero, Peacock. Hero? That's right, when I bring down the Skullgirl, you'll bet I'll be a bona fide hero, just like you. Man, sorry. The Skullgirl, you're not trying to make a wish on the Skull Heart, right? No way, the Skullgirl and the Skull Heart and the Skullgirl ain't nothing but trouble. I'm gonna blast that thing to smithereens the moment I set my eyes on it. And you really think you can do it? Not to brag, but my business is fighting Skullgirls. And business is booming. You know, I've always wanted to see how I might measure up with a bona fide hero. How about we have a little sparring match? you win, maybe we could see about getting a hero on the show for a guest appearance. You mean it? Hot damn, I'd fight a dozen Skullgirls just for a chance to be on your show. Just don't get mad and change your mind after I rough you up a little.
Where's the props, kid?
Ladies and gentlemen, it's showtime.
Goodbye,
I'm gonna burn. There we go.
I'm getting too old for this.
Nice, nice. Peacock, are you okay? Yeah, ain't nothing I can't walk off. That's a relief. I was worried there towards the end. You two really weren't holding anything back. It's hard to hold back when someone starts throwing bombs. What's up? Can you blame me? I was trying to impress you. I am impressed. You got a lot of tricks up your sleeve. It's a shame you're wasting so much of your potential. I get that slapstick is your stick, but you're lacking basic fundamentals. If you're fighting a Skullgirl with even a modest undead horde, you'd get overwhelmed. Don't get me started on your, hey, what do you know about fighting Skullgirls? You just pretend to be a hero on TV. While you're signing autographs and smiling for the cameras, I'll be bringing down the Skullgirl. I'll be a real hero. Then I'll start my own show with action and cartoons. It'll be way better than your show ever was. Wait, Peacock, she didn't mean... Don't go after her, Eileen. But there's something else you want to say, right? Something encouraging and inspiring about how Peacock can be a real hero even if she puts in the effort? Nope. If she just sees me as some pampered TV star, even after I beat her in a fight, then no amount of sugarcoating is going to make her take my advice to heart. Now come on, let's get going. But... Beowulf, 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 come on. Oh, I missed a line. It's for a good cause. The proceeds from tonight's event will be a big benefit to the Renor Foundation for Displaced Orphans. But does it have to be him? At least he didn't have to talk to Zane this time. He's always so sleazy. Just stay on script and try to muscle through. Once we're done, I can take Eileen home. Then you and Sagan can hunt the Skullgirl to your heart's content. Does it have to be him? That's right! Your man is back! Come on, New Remini, let me hear you howl! Wait, did I not have the line on? Oh, hold on.
Everything I say is a catchphrase.
There we go. That's right, your main man is back. Come on. Man, hold on. I can do a better bit than this. Just give me like a second. Pull up the clip just to make sure I get this right.
Just come back to... Wait, what? Everything I say is a catchphrase.
That's right, your main man is back. Come on, New Meridian, let me hear you howl. God, this is hard, sorry. Woo! Just try and put on a good show. And remember, it's all for charity. I'll be in the front row watching with Eileen. Who's this walking into my ring? Who? Ah, sorry. I'm not doing any of these voices accurate. I don't know why I'm trying to get Beowulf. Who's this walking into my ring to challenge me? If it isn't any of the stars, what are you doing out so late? Isn't a little past your bedtime? Well, I heard the Beowulf was coming out of retirement. I didn't want to waste my chance to rumble with a legend. You hear that, Wolfpack? Sounds like we have a real match here. Any of the stars versus the one, the only Beowulf. Just you wait! Once I'm done here, Wolfpack, I'm going to go defeat the Skullgirl! Well, wait a second, that's not in the script. That's right, the Skullgirl is going to regret treading on wolf territory! I'm sorry, my throat is already shot, I don't know why I'm trying. No, Beowulf, it's too dangerous! Too dangerous? I don't know the meaning of the word. First, that's 2 words. Second, looks like I'm going to have to pop that ego before you'll listen. Yes. Are you the villain this season? I love Inmo Arena's theme. One more take. Can we do the special? Good take, good take. What happened? What do you think happened? I knocked you out! What? No, the wolf back there. Gone. The last one's just filed out a few minutes ago. We would have left too if Eileen and Florence weren't so worried about you. We wanted to be sure that you didn't need to go to the hospital. But since we're still here, you want to explain to me why you went off script? Why would you want to hunt the Skullgirl? Because the Skullgirl wouldn't stand a chance. All it would take is 1 3-wolf moonsault and she'd be down for the count. Drop the act, Beowulf. What's the real reason? I want to be a hero again. I want to be someone people look up to. Like back when I beat Grendel. I didn't want the last thing people remember about me being when I played a villain on your show. Okay, not your show, but you know, an episode of the show you work on. Nothing has ever stopped you from being a hero. A real hero keeps fighting the good fight without fame and fortune. Some heroes have to keep going in spite of it. Now, what do you know? You're just... what, a TV star? Some kid? I mean, it's impossible, right? It's impossible that a kid like me could know anything about anything. It's impossible for me to know more than the adults who keep making the same mistakes. The adults who keep letting the Skullgirl happen. The adults who were once kids they swore they knew my show by heart. The show where I have to prance around as a sparkly magical girl from space. The show that, despite all of my efforts, has not stopped a single Skullgirl. Because in the end, kids seem to grow into stupid adults. The same stupid adults that make the same stupid mistakes over and over again. Is that what you're saying, Beowulf? Whoa, I think you lost me a bit there. Fine, I'll be outside. Wait, Annie. Mr. Wolf? Hmm? I'm sorry, I know you just... My father's a big fan. He says he was there when you fought Grendel, selling concessions. He gets so excited when he talks about it. I know what you did meant a lot to him. Would you mind if I asked you for your autograph? You bet, kid. Anything for a fan. So, should I make it out to Dad, or... There you are, Eileen. What took you so long? Sorry, just had to go to the restroom. Well, it's getting pretty late. I guess it's about time we got you home. Did you have a good time with Annie today? Of course, Actually, no, I didn't. It started out great. I was having so much fun. I got to see the set, we ate lunch, and then we went to the hospital for those kids. Then I saw how you treated Peacock and Beowulf. I had to knock some sense into them. They had no business hunting the Skullgirl. Maybe you're right, you needed to stop them before they got hurt. But the Annie I know, that I idolized, would have never done it the way that you did. Oh, and how would the Annie you know, have done it? She would have encouraged Peacock to work hard to become a hero people can depend on. She would have talked with Beowulf and made sure he wanted to hunt the Skullgirl for the right reasons. She would have been kind and patient and understanding. Instead, you were cruel and blunt and bitter. You acted more like a villain than a hero. Now listen, I don't have to explain myself to... Explosion! No, I'm just gonna say that one out loud, even though it's onomatopoeia. What the? It's the Skullgirl. Florence, get Eileen home now. Even if we could get to the car, there's no way we'll get out of the city. There's gonna be panic and undead flooding the streets. Fred. Okay, you two have to stick with me. I'll protect you, but we have to get to Medici Tower. Wait, we're running towards the Skullgirl? Just what is that Skullgirl doing? My parents are going to be worried sick, can't we? Ah, it's a minion, she has a worm in her head. Wait a minute, I know that minion and worm. Squiggly? Leviathan? Oh my, Annie, is that you? My word, you haven't aged a day. Never thought I'd run into you two again after what happened with Squiggly's mother. Let me guess, the maid causing the mess up there brought you back. She called out to the dead to rise up and keep the tower from falling. But why? If she let the tower fall and kill everyone below, that would only give her more minions. Don't know, but I ain't about to question what's saving lives. Big band, you're looking a bit out of tune there, buddy. Did Skullgirl do that to you? No, it was her. Sorry, voice is shot. Painwheel. She's another ASG agent, but she's all tangled up in brain drains, puppet strings. She was ordered to attack the Skullgirl, even though that could make the tower fall. So you tried to stop her. Fighting other ASG agents ain't my usual jam, but I know how to improvise. That was the first time I've ever seen him take the respirator off. Or mouthpiece, I'm assuming, since it's a saxophone. So we've got a Skullgirl saving lives and an ASG agent on a rampage. I've got to admit, this is a first for me. Still, our priority has to be stopping this pain wheel. Big Band, Squiggly, Leviathan, you think you can back me up? Going to have to do most of the fighting, but you can count me in. Of course, helping you is the least we can do. It will be an honor to join you in battle once more. Alright, I'll try and keep Painwheel focused on me. You hang back and wait for opportunities to attack, but don't push yourselves. Just do whatever you can, and that'll be enough. Now let's go. Florence, what's going on? Just stay close. I promise it'll be okay. Sorry, I got Florence's voice for Eileen. I love that she still did the paparazzi intro there.
Let's rock.
Oh, there's a disc. Okay, cool. Okay, so she's one superpower against our three kind of weak ones. Try and do re-entry. Come on, Annie back. There we go. What was that? Sailor Neptune voice? I'm just trying to remember. Down, down, kick, kick.
Quit losing.
Evil will never escape cosmic justice. All in a day's work.
There we
Maybe a
go.
week for you.
That's one problem taken care of. I'll radio in some support from Lab 8. Hopefully she can keep her calm and help her cut the strings. Now what do we do about... What? Why are you looking at me? Sorry. What? Why are you looking at me like that, Eileen? Now this is the real Annie of the Stars. You swooped in and saved the day with friendship and strategy and swords and... It was so amazing! It's like I'm living in an episode. What about me being a villain? I still don't like how you treated Beowulf and Peacock. But I shouldn't have said the things I did. I expected you to act like you do on TV. I wanted you to save the world and make it a better place along the way. Maybe that's not always realistic, but you're able to do it just now. That's because I know these two. I know I can trust them. Don't you think if you just made friends with Beowulf and Peacock today that someday they could have fought alongside you just like this? I guess. When I met these two 14 years ago, they weren't much better. Squiggly was shambling around, trying to get used to being dead with a new parasite in her head. Big Band had never faced a Skullgirl before. But with some help from a soldier and an old protege of mine, we beat that Skullgirl. I think your heart has always been in the right place, Annie. And when it matters most, you always pull through. But in my opinion, your greatest strength has never been your sword. Exactly! But all that stuff doesn't really... Lorenzo! Medici! Sorry.
Don't you dare turn your back
Back on me.
or this
Empire you built on your victims' graves. I will destroy you. This is the most dramatic cutscene I've actually seen. It's somewhat animated. Obviously, it's spanning over this very nice arc. At least she didn't drop the tower. Looks like she's flying off towards the Grand Cathedral. That's where we're going. We can't let her get away. Right behind you. What about me and Florence? There are still minions around, and who knows what when Medici goons will sweep in here to clean up. So stay close and try and keep out of sight. I've heard some celebrities won't go anywhere without their entourage, but isn't this a bit much? Don't you know there's safety in numbers? Well, you're in luck. I have just enough body bags to accommodate you all. Annie, let me and Squiggly deal with this. You can go on ahead and make sure the Skullgirl doesn't get away. You really think I'm going to let you do that? Not asking your permission. Besides, I've got some questions for you, Valentine. Sorry, my gravelly big band voice is running out too. It's not a good idea to voice all this. We won't let this neophyte nurse stop you. Go. Okay, just remember, all you have to do is keep her busy. And Squiggly, it was good seeing you again. Of course, I only wish it had been under better circumstances. Florence, Eileen, stay up here with them. If something happens, I want you to get out here and to find help. Be careful, Annie. Yeah, come back safe. Don't worry, I've dealt with worse Skullgirls before. Wait, you can't just... Sorry, Valentine. We're your next patients. I got this itch to drum out no good traitors. Yes, we need immediate medical attention. This young woman has a serious cranial vulnus scoletarium. I can't even find my pulse. That is fantastic. Hilarious. I have just the remedy for you hypochondriacs. You are familiar to me, yet I do not know you. I get that a lot from Skullgirls. Yes, you are known to the Skullheart. You bear a curse that many would seek as a blessing, yet while your youth is eternal, your life is not. You willingly walk a path of hardship, and in this I feel we share a kinship. As you embraced your curse to defeat the Skullheart, so have I embraced the Skullheart to destroy the Medici. Yeah, I don't need the whole speech about how we're not that different. There's only one thing you need to know about me. I'm the one who's about to bring you down. Let us see if I will be just another corpse you leave in your wake. Oh, hey, perfect timing. Welcome in.
Cameras rolling and
1 second.
action.
Frames, nay. Let me pause. 12 months! Wow, wait, hold on. 12 months, does that mean I am actually here for a year now? Cool, cool.
Flames both nay.
That Didn't realize I've been at this long. Let me just shout out Caster Waffle Soup. I'm sorry about your internet waffle. So thank you for the raid. Welcome in, everyone. I've been playing through Annie of the Stars story mode. I just got to what's presumably the final battle, which may take me a little bit given my past encounters with Marie, but it's been really fun. I love Annie's playstyle, and it was a really good story. I'll have the VOD up later, but let's go ahead and finish this off.
Just a moment.
Put my other headphone back in.
I'm in control. Know your prey. Don't resist.
So I'm trying to...
See how weak you are.
There we go. There we go. See the tattered soul behind that youthful visage. Yeah, I'm not great at a lot of fighting games, but thankfully they have like difficulties and stuff, and this was a lot better once I swapped to my N64 controller, because it is one of my best 6-button controllers. You got all your punches and kicks lined up right there. So that helps a lot too. Been trying to play it on a modern controller. I always get confused with the shoulders. You're worn thin by the world and it's naive to your plight. More than anyone, surely you have earned the right to have your heart's desire. To grow, to live, to love, and die as all mortals should. So she was previously cursed by this, or not cursed. Oh, the Skull Heart grants any wish. Her mother became the previous Skullgirl and gifted her daughter with eternal youth, which, you know, is not a great blessing as much as a lot of people wish for it. So she's like 80 years old. She just changes her hairstyle every now and then and pretends that she's been recast since she works as an actor. I'll find a way to stop the cycle. When your power finally fades, so will my curse. Alright, Sagan, ready to deal with the real problem? Don't worry, we got this, buddy. Was there another fight? Shapeshifter. Fitting for a demon to live in a heck of your own making. Oh yes, also part of her curse is she can't say any curses. You're foolish enough to step into my domain. And once more you stand alone with only your little parasite to help you. Sagan and I don't need anyone else. Yet you would not have arrived here so swiftly if not for the aid of allies. An honorable officer of the law, now clinging to life in a walking brass tomb. A young girl, struck down, raised from the dead, and then pushed by you to kill her own mother. I wonder how much hesitation your blade will carry if they are your opponents. Come over here and find out. Also, Marie is usually the final boss, but this
Ladies
is
and gentlemen, it's
pretty neat. It looks like Double is pretending to be my party members.
Give me a
I will find victory over evil! Intro destruction pillar! Take
giant step. Well, you super. Give me a hit.
one more catch! Let's go!
And she's got a very satisfying little dive kick there, where she can go 3 times in a row with re-entry. Oh, that was excessive, because he was already dead. I didn't know she did a little jump rope with the Leviathan. I need to play some more of the base characters. I had Skullgirl first on Vita, and... Oh, also that... Sorry. I keep being distracted because of the fast-paced game. Just wanted to point that out while I saw it. That little attack I did right there was the Sega Saturn logo. Yeah, had on Vita, I did finally pick it up now that they are making Season Pass #1. Which is weird numbering for a game that's been out so long, but all of the previous additional characters were part of their funding campaigns. Is that all you got, Monster? I'm barely breaking a sweat here. Your descent into Gehenna has only begun. For in this place I am everywhere, I am everything. You have entered the maw of the beast, and this time you shall not escape. Oh no, guys, I've got to fight the maw.
The shapeshifter!
Ladies and gentlemen, it's showtime.
Okay, one double down. Yeah, really love Annie's moveset and design. They did an excellent job with both. The main reason I bought this on PC with the Season Pass wasn't actually for all the new content, it was because it comes with the digital art compendium, which is honestly some of the best art archival I've ever seen in gaming. It has every single background and sprite in the game, every attack frame. It has every palette. It has so much art, all readily available. That's how I made those edits you see at the side and bottom of the screen. The pride-colored Annie and Beowulf. And that's not just like key art, that's just a random attack frame I picked out. So, it's pretty great. Ha, out of tricks already? There's plenty more to come. And bring it on, I don't care how many copies you make of yourself. This time I'm bringing you down for good. And I'll find the source of the Skull Heart and put an end to this once and for all. You're truly a burden, child, yet you are not always this way. Once upon a time, you had the most pleasant smile. Given that clothing choice, I'm going to suspect Annie's actually a lot older than I was thinking. She is, shape-shifting into young me. You found joy in nature and the twinkling stars of pristine night sky. Stop it, that won't work. It never works. Your mother only wanted to protect that smile. I wish that her daughter, her little stargazer, would never be sullied by the heartless world of adults. It's one of the purest wishes I ever heard, but even a wish for purity isn't pure. And now she shapeshifted into my mom. Quit it, I'm not listening. I don't care what face you wear. You strive to save adults from their ignorance and naivete, like the unruly children they are, but the cycle of the Skullgirl continues without pause. The wish holds true. You've not been sullied by the adults of the world. Your fall was of your own making. The violence and death of this world, you did not hide from it. You bathed in it and it stained your soul. You are jaded, you're cynical, you don't care about the world. All you care about, all that drives you, is your desire to kill me. In this, you have become worse than the adults you claim to loathe. I'm so disappointed to see what you've come, Annabella. Stop! Stop! Act! Darn you, monster, that was a cheap shot. In service to the vine, no tactic is taboo. Now no one, not even your parasite, can save you. Shall I give you a moment to utter a final prayer? Spare me your gloating, get it over with. Then despair, Annie of the Stars, for you suffer your final defeat. When you've never been closer to your true goal. Annie! What? Girls, stay behind us. What are you doing here? We figured you beat the Skullgirl when Squiggly collapsed. But when you didn't come back, Eileen made us come looking for you. Luckily, this bandwagon arrived just in time. Take cover, you two. Big Band and I we'll figure something out. You can't beat her. She'll kill you. Just leave me behind and... No! We won't leave you to die. You and Sagan came down here to fight the Skullgirl and this monster all by yourself. You did it so the rest of us wouldn't get hurt. But you don't have to fight alone. We all want to help you, Annie. Because you inspire us to be better, to do better. To persevere against monsters like that. So please, you have to get up. Rar gar! Rar rar! Resistance is futile. Your hero has fallen. All you've assured is that you will share her demise. I won't let you. Hurt them. Oh, no, that is not the delivery I needed there. No. It's the power I'd forgotten. It's the power you cannot defeat. And we've got just full glowing magical girl there. Power of not a single star in the night sky, but a twinkling galaxy. This is some great music in the background, by the way. I'll have to double check the credits for the DLC, but a lot of it, as I was talking with Sat the other day, is Michiru Yanameda's all the Castlevania Bloodlines and a lot of games past that, like Portrait of Ruin. Power of not a single soul, but a legion who dare dream of a better tomorrow. Who dare to strive for a world without the Skullgirl. I fight for those who cannot and inspire those who can. This is who I am. This is who I always must be. I am Annie of the people. I'm Annie of the Stars. Yes, go get her, Annie. Shapeshifter, centuries of hope and dreams have sharpened my blade. Now my sword is the sword that'll pierce the heavens and cleave your true heart. Oh, sorry, as I said, my throat is really not feeling great. I shouldn't be doing magical girl speeches. Yours is the drill that will fill through the heavens, yada yada. Okay.
Stick to the script.
Quiet on the set. Showtime.
Owie. It's the final billion.
I've got a lot of stuff built up. Let me... Star power... Gravity slingshot.
Quit lollygagging.
Wait, no. Yep, I did it wrong. Okay, that's fine. Let me just do star power then.
Grant me the strength to win this fight.
Oh, that's just missing it. Whoops. I'm gonna have to look up the additions to the soundtrack later, because I'm digging the scene. Nice little knee there to end it off.
Monster.
You have changed nothing. The cycle will continue. Should have expected a star like you would bring the house down. Better get the show on the road before it comes back down on our heads. Just give me a second, I can finish this. Annie, there's no time. Ah! Also, we've had a fan in here this whole time with us tagging along. It feels like child endangerment, but I'm not going to question it. They called it their hero, Annie. Will you save them, or will you sacrifice their lives to end mine? You're Sagan, we gotta get out of here. Rawr! Eileen, hold on tight! And we are using our familiar as a little scooter there. That's adorable. Okay, Sagan, give me all you got, buddy. Gar gar vroom! We're right behind you. I just got off the phone with your parents. They're on their way to pick you up, Eileen. You're not too mad, right? I don't want to get the two of you in trouble. I assured them we spent the whole Skullgirl attack here, hunkered down on the set. I've never had to lie to something about them to keep. I've never had to lie to them about something like this before. But I promise I won't tell anyone what happened. I don't think we have to worry about that. Annie, you should be resting. It's alright, I can handle standing upright. Besides, I got something to say. Eileen, if you hadn't risked your life, I would have died back there. I'm sorry that I put you in a position like that, but I can't say how grateful I am. You not only saved my life, but you helped me remember what and who I fight for. As you probably guessed, I'm not your run-of-the-mill TV star. Oh, thank you, Hot Finn! You're catching us at the very tail end of the story. That... Oh, thank you, Lexi. I'm not your run-of-the-mill TV star. Yeah, I might have picked up on a few hints. It's no secret the show is based on a lot of old legends and folklore. Hi! Hope you had a good stream. Let me also do the caster before I forget. Oh, it doesn't have a game target there. Weird. Yeah, so, Annie of the Stars just came out in Skullgirls officially. I've been playing her on the beta build before, but with the official release came the story mode, which I just did a run through. She plays fantastic, love the design. She is a magical girl actor, very fun. Highly recommend picking her up if you've not already. You just go ahead and wrap up the story first, but probably going to wrap up pretty shortly. The truth is, a lot of these old stories are based on my life. I've been alive for centuries. Okay, yeah, it was a lot longer than I thought. Centuries? That's amazing. How's no one figured it out? Well, it was a lot easier when I was just a radio star. The Canopy Kingdom was ruled with an iron fist back then. There were so many laws restricting the arts, everyone was smothered. People needed joy in their lives, and the moral compass didn't come from the totalitarian Renor or the conniving Medici. So I decided to try and do some good while waiting for the next Skullgirl. Had to dance around every regulation and record in secret, but I got an episode of a radio show broadcast on the Canopy Radio Network. That one show became 2, and then 10, then 100. Annie, Girl of the Stars, was born. Once TV got popular, the Renoirs greenlit an adaptation called Annie of the Stars. Yes, radio. Only trouble, the director was ordered to bring the radio voice of Annie for the project. Imagine how surprised he was when he found me. I might have an idea what it felt like. Luckily, instead of revealing my secret to the world, we worked out an agreement. I'd be the star of the show as long as I wanted, and the show would cycle crew regularly. That way, no one would be able to realize the truth. On top of that, we selected a light double. When I was usually the star on screen, the other girl pretended to be the actress. And Florence was the first one. That's right, it taught me so much about the TV industry that I was able to become a successful producer. Once the director was ready to retire, I came back to help keep Annie's secret. We had a good run, it's a shame it might all be over. What do you mean? Well, I let my bad attitude affect my work. Now the ratings are in the toilet. Hard to know how long it'll be before we get cancelled. About that. Some news reports snap pictures of Annie of the Stars helping to evacuate citizens downtown. It's been amazing press. The ratings on the rerun last night shot through the roof. And the buzz around the mid-season finale with Robo-Fortune is staggering. At the very least, I think we bought ourselves a little more time. That doesn't mean we're out of the woods yet. I promise I'll get us out of this rating slump. When I'm done, Annie of the Stars will be more popular than ever. In that case, I think it's time I brought up another piece of business. Annie took a good look at Eileen. I don't know if you noticed, but the right height, right eye color, right face structure. Florence, you sneaky little snake. Well, you weren't going to do it. What? What are you talking about? The current Annie actress retired a few months ago, even though her name is still in the credits. Usually it's Annie's job to pick a replacement, but she was putting it off. So with the show's and Annie's best interests at heart, I took some initiative. I decided to use an essay contest to try and find a suitable candidate. Essay contest? Job's yours if you want it, Eileen. I think you've done more than proven yourself. Eeeeee! I mean, it would be my honor. But can I make some requests? Sure, let's hear them. I want you to apologize to everyone from yesterday. And I want you to let Peacock guest star on the show at least once. Yeah, we can make that happen. Then yes. Heh, better be careful, Annie. This one will keep you honest. Wait a second, can talk in full sentences. What you looking at? I got something in my teeth. Okay, that was really fun. I know a couple groups just rated, but I actually painting some cosplay stuff right now in between this, so this is going to be a short stream. Annie is really fun. Unfortunately, I don't have a raid target for her right now, so I'm just going to go ahead and put her on the ending screen, but thank you, Huffin and Waffle Soup, so much for the raids. Thank you, Xu for the follow, and Wet for the resub, and I'm so glad to have y'all. That was really fun. I'll put the full story playthrough up on YouTube tomorrow, and some cute little Sagan art at the end. Have a good night, everyone.